IT professionals or business visitors who do not need a Canadian work permit. If you're eligible to be considered a business visitor, you do not need a work permit to come to Canada. Business visitors and business people are not the same. Business people come to do work mainly under a free trade agreement, while business visitors come to only do business. Some tech professionals may be eligible to come to Canada as business visitors, which means they do not need a work permit to enter the country. A business visitor is a foreign national who comes to Canada to conduct business activities. Since they do not enter the labor market on their trip, no work permit is required. So as a business visitor, you come to take part in international business activities without being part of the Canadian labor market, and you are visiting Canada temporarily to look for ways to grow your business, invest, advance your business relationships. In today's video, we will discuss how you can come to Canada without a need for work permit as an IT specialist or a business visitor, and the possibilities to convert your visitor visa into a work permit. Welcome back everybody. Thank you for watching this video. If this is your first time visiting our channel, my name is Ahmed Rizan. Here at Persia Global, we help those who are in search of better opportunities to work, live or study abroad. In this video, I'm going to share how tech workers, IT professionals and business visitors can use different ways to enter Canada without a work permit, and afterwards how they can apply for or convert their visa into a work permit. If this is your first time being here, subscribe to our channel, and for getting informed of new uploads, hit the notification bell. Business visitors usually stay in Canada for a few days or a few weeks, but are able to stay for up to 6 months. To be considered a business visitor, you must demonstrate the following. You plan to stay for less than 6 months. You do not plan to enter the Canadian labor market. Your main place of business and source of income and profits are outside Canada. You have documents that support your application, and you meet Canada's basic entry requirements, including a valid travel documents such as a passport, enough money for your stay and return home, a plan to leave Canada at the end of your visit, and you are not a criminal, security or health risk to Canadians. So first of all, let's see what are activities you may conduct as a business visitor that could include buying Canadian goods or services for your business or government outside Canada. You come to Canada to take orders for goods or services, going to meetings, conferences, conventions or trade fairs, giving after-sales service as part of a warranty or sales agreement. You're supposed to be trained by a Canadian parent company that you work for outside Canada. You're going to train employees of a Canadian branch of a foreign company, or you are going to be trained by a Canadian company that has sold you equipment or services. Under the Canada, United States, Mexico agreement, a US or Mexican national may also take part in other activities such as research, marketing and general services. For more information, see the Global Affairs Canada website with a link below this video. IT workers also may be considered business visitors in the following circumstances I explained. You're a part of after-sales service. After-sales service takes place during cross-border or international transactions like a business deal, buying or selling something. These situations arise when a Canadian company has purchased a product from a foreign company, and the foreign company must provide service or do maintenance work on the product. Foreign tech workers may be required to travel to Canada to do this work. Perhaps the product is complex technical equipment or computer system software or hardware. It may be a case where the servicing of the product requires specialized knowledge knowledge which is only known to the employees of the foreign company. Therefore, the workers would be rendered eligible to enter as business visitors. You are a guest speaker or workshop participant. Another category of business visitors applies to those who are entering Canada to speak at a seminar or to participate in a workshop. With the ever-expanding role of technology in today's modern world, there has been a significant increase in the number of such seminars or workshops focusing on a wide array of tech-related subjects. Therefore, non-Canadian experts may be granted entry to Canada as business visitors so that Canadians might benefit from their specialized knowledge on a given topic. Training is another category of business visitor that is often seen from the tech field workers, that are those who enter Canada to receive training at a Canadian branch of a multinational company. The use of certain equipment or software can require proprietary knowledge specific to that company, and there is often no substitute in terms of who can provide training on this equipment or software. In such cases, there is no choice but to have the foreign national enter Canada to receive training as a business visitor. What you need to enter Canada: in addition to you should qualify for the vaccination requirements, you will also need to meet all the entry requirements. You need one of the following: a visitor visa or an electronic travel authorization or ETA, or other documents such as a valid United States passport or official proof of status in the US, such as a green card and a valid passport from your country of nationality. You can also check to find out if you need a visitor visa to travel to Canada via a link in the description section. Business visitors and business people are not the same. As I mentioned earlier, business people come to do work mainly under a free trade agreement, while business visitors come to do business. It is also possible to change your visa from a tourist or visitor visa to a work permit in Canada. First of all, the purpose of a visitor visa is to see sight, experience the culture and its beauty. If you want to apply for a job while you are visiting Canada, technically you can do that because applying for a job is not illegal. Also, the company can interview face-to-face, so in that way it will be beneficial for both the employer and you. Before you can get a work permit, the company that wants to hire you will have to file an LMI, labor market impact assessment, which means what is the impact on the labor market when they hire an overseas worker. So there is an assessment required, and there is a government agency that does this assessment. Based on this, IRCC will decide whether they want to give you a work permit or not. And once you get a work permit, you will have to leave the country and then come back to Canada. However, keep in mind that searching for a job could take a while, and not all jobs will qualify you for a work permit. There is a list on the government website to see which job will qualify you for a work permit. There are jobs that are in high demand in Canada, so if your skills are suitable for the job offer, then most likely you will get a work permit. Another way to change a visitor visa to a work permit is through a study pathway. Visitors who are on tourist visas can change their status to study permit, then work while studying. You can work up to 20 hours per week right after you start your program, and depending on the programs and the school you choose, you can work in Canada with an open work permit, PGWP, for up to 3 years after finishing your study time. Then you may apply for a permanent residency or PR. In addition to pathways to work permit with LMI requirements, there are also other ways to get a work permit without LMI, or simply put, without the government permission. And to have a better understanding of what to do before coming to Canada, you can watch other videos in our Immigration to Canada playlist, like how to work in Canada without LMI and IELTS, best work permit options, and Canada jobs with visa support for 2023, no IELTS required. You need to watch all parts of the videos carefully to know what is best for you. You can also find their links below this video. So as a business visitor, what to bring with you to Canada? No difference whether you're an IT business visitor or a trader business visitor. Make sure that you have the following documents when you arrive at the border. Don't pack them in your suitcase. A passport or travel document that is valid for your entire stay, a valid visitor visa if applicable. If you need an ETA, you must travel using the same passport you used in your application. If you're a lawful permanent resident of the United States, a valid green card or equivalent official proof of status in the US, and a valid passport from your country of nationality or an equivalent document is required. Letters of your support from your parent company, and a letter of invitation from the Canadian host business, or letter of recognition from the Canada Border Services Agency. Other documents such as warranty or service agreements or contracts if relevant to your visit. 24-hour contact details of your business host in Canada, proof that you have enough money for both your stay in Canada and your return home, proof of COVID-19 vaccination. The last thing you should do is to submit your information to ArriveCan app before airport arrival. You must use ArriveCan before checking in at the airport or crossing the border to submit your travel and contact information, quarantine plan, and COVID-19 symptom self-assessment. Bring your ArriveCan receipt, electronic or paper, with you to show the border service officer upon arrival. In the end, although the hiring of a lawyer is at your discretion, immigration authorities have wide discretion when assessing individuals entering Canada. As a result of this, people who should receive consideration as business visitors may be denied entry on the basis of the border officer believing a work permit is required. Therefore, if entering Canada for work, you may wish to check with a qualified immigration attorney to see what can be done to maximize the chances of your successful entry in Canada. Thank you for your support and likes and being a subscriber of Persia Global channel. We value your confidence in our content and videos and sincerely appreciate your time. Hope we met your expectations via the videos of the channel. Please comment and let us know about any specific content that could meet your immigration or relocation case. Make sure you don't miss out on other valuable videos related to immigration, study abroad, and visa acquisition. In this channel, I address many tips and points you can learn from our years of experience to ensure you are doing right or submitting the right documents. To get more, get started by subscribing to our channel from today or contact us to use our services at persiaglobal.net/contact. Don't forget to hit notification bell and like button below this video. This is Amar Tawakkoli for Persia Global. May God bless you abundantly on your immigration and relocation journey. As always, pin all your hopes always on God. You will never be pinned down by man. I'll see you in the next videos.